hours of searching for this fuel cap. Do you hear me? Do you hear me in there? Fuel cap. It's bullshit. The fuel cap came off mid-flight. Can you believe that? It literally jettisoned itself. It jettisoned itself from the helicopter. What's up, everybody? Greg Adam here. We're finishing up our 4 days of training with Glenn White from Euro Safety. In my opinion, one of the best A-Star pilots out there, definitely the best trainer for the A-Star model helicopters. It's the AS350 from Airbus. We're doing some full-down auto rotations today. We're going to be flying this helicopter quite a bit with our family, friends, and for business stuff and work stuff. So you need to know every in and out of your helicopter. Just because you are legal to fly doesn't mean you're proficient in that style helicopter or airplane, and you should always get further training just to be safe. Not to mention the insurance also requires it as well. So wrapping up today with Glenn. After that, we're gonna make some more helicopter videos. Jess and I and us got you something for coming and help me.
What's that?
I said we got you a present for Christmas.
You got a present for me?
Yeah, well, yeah. Saving
Really?
me and my family.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy shit, what is this?
That is because you travel a lot. You're like me. We're twins.
Awesome.
This is the best wall plug you'll ever have. 150 watts. I could charge my iPhone in about 20 minutes.
Really? Wow. Holy mackerel. Holy oh, I love this thing.
I said you had to have, especially when you're flying, if you're flying, you got a good battery. And it powers your laptop too.
You know how many of these I have? I have like stacks of them. Stacks of them. Awesome.
That's the best one. I got you the gimbal thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. It's just so nice. You set a table there or a chair. Put your phone in. You'll learn it. I'm sure you'll watch a million videos like me.
That's super cool.
For his videos by himself, and it'd track you. Yep. It'd sit there and just track you smooth.
Yeah, so now you're going to see the videos. You're going, ah.
I mean, look, I see him moving. Now he's going to be the whole helicopter. He's going to be like this. And just running back and forth.
Smoking.
I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
So what are we going to do here? There we go. Alright, and now you can flip the switch on the collective. There we go. So as you are already feeling, you got to push forward and left.
Yeah, that is true. Here we go. You want it to the end of the runway, or does it matter?
What's that?
The shallow, do you want it to the end of the runway? Or?
Oh, I don't care. We're anywhere on the runway. So just kind of a moderate running landing.
Definitely wasn't shallow.
It's alright. You can aim any part of the runway, so you can make it shallow by like.
So we're just gonna overfly, right? Or are we touching down?
No, we're gonna touch down.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. But you can touch down way at the end if you want. You don't have to touch down here. And so we want to give ourselves a nice smooth touch. So pretend you're back in the airplane. So now you're doing an airplane landing. And pretend you want to do a nice smooth landing. So a little slower here. A little slower. There you go. Add some forward cycling, more forward cycling, more forward cycling, some right pedal, more right pedal, more right pedal. Keep that speed. Now just give yourself a nice smooth landing. There you go. A little bit more right pedal. There you go. And now right and aft. They're kind of sliding to the left a little bit. And if you land over here, because of the slope, it'll actually stop that left movement.
I thought that's better landing when you touch down normally.
Remember I told you that before? Go ahead and lock that down. Bang.
Yeah, I don't think you want to fly like that for a half hour.
No.
Sure did. Five hours of searching for this fuel cap. Do you hear me? Do you hear me in there? Fuel cap. It's bullshit. The fuel cap came off mid-flight. Can you believe that? It literally jettisoned itself. It jettisoned itself from the helicopter.
The next day.
Did you find it?
No, but because of you, I did get one. I'm getting ready to fly out there and get it.
Oh, you did find one then.
Yeah, Haas from Eurotech had his guy Mike in Lawrence, Kansas go just this morning to go look in the shop. And Mike calls me and he goes, hey, or actually Haas called me this morning early. He goes, I'm going to have Mike call you. So Mike calls me from Lawrence, Kansas and he goes, hey, he goes, I was told by the boss to come and look for a cap for you. He goes, my wife's out in the car. She hasn't stopped cussing since I closed the door because we had to stop because we had to stop here because Haas told me to come get a fuel cap for Glenn's friend. So he set it outside. I'm getting ready to find a way to fly there and get it. It's a 4-hour drive each way.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to see if I can, if the 600 was together, I'd fly it. But I'm just going to see if I could take somebody's plane from the airport. All right, we landed here in Lawrence, Kansas to pick up the fuel cap for the helicopter. We're gonna get some fuel, pick up the fuel cap here at Eurotech. Haas took care of us, stretch our legs, use the bathroom, get something to drink and eat, and then head back home. It had been a 4.5-hour drive, but we did it in about 1:30. All right, here we go. Here we go, we get here, it's gone. All right, Haas and Mike from Eurotech. Thank you. Let's just hope this actually fits the helicopter. We got the fuel cap that Haas and Mike from Eurotech took me up on Thanksgiving, literally. Even though it's the day after Thanksgiving, they still tried to take care of us yesterday. So I hate to say this though, but we would have dusted that Piper coming here in the helicopter by at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes. You're weird, Pedro. Watch this. I told you that this would be true. You have any dollars on you?
Dollars on me?
Cash.
I do.
Told you. Pedro's the only man in America that I know that carries cash in 2023, almost 2024. It's crazy. He's like a walking piggy bank. Is this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, this gas cap?
It is.
You say this thing costs $800. 800, $798.
Yeah.
All right, so we're taking the crew car from the airport to a good food because we have a 1:50-minute journey back because of a monstrous headwind. We are going to get Jimmy John's real quick to eat. It's got doors like my Lambo. Oh, this is nice. It looks like Wolverine has attacked the seat. All right, we landed back in St. Louis. We're at the hangar. Haas over at Eurotech, because of Glenn White from Euro Safety, hooked us up with a new gas cap. So, it's the moment of truth. Let's make sure it fits. Oh, thank God. We're in business and we can load up Santa's fat, jolly ass tomorrow and fly him to the Museum of Transportation. So now that we have a gas cap, we can get back to flying. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot more stuff coming up. Remember, in just a few days, the whole color and design is going to be changed. It's all going to start here in a couple days. Other than that, stay tuned and more craziness to come.